the premise of the show is to talk about a professional or, professional fuck up that you've made in your career and what you've learned from it. So I imagine, Tom, you've had no mistakes you've ever made anywhere in any organization. Is that right? Is that fair?
It's really hard to think about anything that I've ever messed up. Yeah. When I think about my biggest, most public one, though, so I used to be in the consumer sector, and I used to work at Coney Island, which is an amusement park district in New York. Very iconic. A lot of the first amusement attractions were either shown there or, and we decided to do a New Year's Eve event. And in New York, Macy's has a monopoly on fireworks. There are no unless you get a special permit, they are going to do the biggest fireworks. It's on the river. It's this massive thing. And we wanted to do fireworks. So we're like, okay, we'll build this event. We think 500 people will show. Maybe we'll get 500 people if we're really, really lucky. And I build out porta potties and all these things for 500 people, right? And 5,000 people showed up, which was a little bit different than we expected. We had a great time, but that is a very significant difference in amount of people on a freezing boardwalk on New Year's Eve. And it was freezing. And that was early on in my professional career. That might have been like 3 years in. So I think I learned a lot.
Well, you've done your job, haven't you, in getting 5,000 people there?
If it was getting people to the event, you've done brilliantly.
I did great, yeah.
So what happened? Why was it such a struggle then? Was it because the queue to the toilet was enormous?
Well, that was one thing. But, we had some vendors and things like that, but it was not prepared for that many folks. We had a sound system, but it wasn't built for that many people. We had a small PA system. It was not really ready for this stuff. And,
like that.
Yeah. There were all sorts of, the police were upset because we didn't tell them how many people we were going to bring. We didn't know. Like, we only had a couple of cops. So it was a whole thing. But I guess it taught me to prepare for, they say prepare for the worst, expect the best. I feel like you also need to prepare for the best just in case it happens.